Darlene, and I have Parkinson's. Today is Family Day. It is currently Monday. This will be shown on Tuesday, but it's Monday here. And our province has Family Day today. So we decided to celebrate Family Day in true form, and we had our family over. And the nice thing about that is we weren't expecting it, we weren't planning for it, so it was just a very nice surprise. So Finn and Ashley and Cal came over, and Claudine was already here, and we just had a very good visit. Finn had lots of fun. Well, truthfully, Grandma and Grandpa had lots of fun too, because, you can't help but have fun when he's here. He is such a cutie. Anywho, we were doing that, and then I sent the last of my pea soup home with Khalidin so that he could try some. So he took the last of that. We had a bowl at lunchtime today, and we started packing up some useless things that we have, like the DVDs and things that we're not going to need to use right away. So we have those started. So I guess the process has started for us to make a move. We have to do that slowly because I can't take long bits of packing and whatnot. So we'll just put a little bit at a time in and do it. I've just taken my medicine. It should be starting to work pretty soon, but I'm not moving around too well right at this particular instant in time. So I figured, well, if I'm not moving around too well, I might as well sit here and talk to you guys. And let me see, it's very cold outside. It's a beautiful day though, but it's very cold. It's minus 19, but it's not snowing. It really snowed overnight, No, was that last night or the night before, Bill? It was the night before. Sorry, it wasn't last night. It was the night before that it really snowed. And it's still there now, but it's minus 19, so it can't go anywhere. It can't melt when it's at that point. So I'm trying to think. I'm going to do a little bit of crocheting tonight, I hope. I'm trying to, I've got it right beside me here. I'm trying to do a basket. And I was having a little bit of a struggle getting it going, but I've got it going now. And once it started going, I think it's going to be all right. But you see, it's going to be all these variegated colors here. I think that's quite pretty. You do it not with variegated wool. You do it with 3 strands of wool that are different colors. So that's how the variegated pattern works there. So I didn't have a proper marker before. I do now, but I didn't before. So I had this as a stitch marker, but I do have a proper one now. So I will change that over. And I decided that if I'm going to do crocheting, that I better get myself more crochet hooks, because I had everything I needed for crocheting when I was crocheting all the time. I had everything I needed. But now I had like 1 crochet hook, and you need to have a variety of sizes. So I went on Amazon, and everything, you can find everything you want on Amazon, that's for sure. So I got this little bag, and in this little bag it has, oh no, this isn't the bag that has all my hooks in it. Okay, this doesn't have all my hooks in it. What this has is a stitch counter, so counting my rows. It has, this is what I'm using as a stitch marker, is a diaper pin to mark my spot. Then I have the 1 crochet hook. These are actual stitch markers, but they're too small. I can't work them. This is a darning needle that I can use then to sew anything that needs to be sewn with the wool. And I'll show you my hooks, because I got the 1 bag here, but all the stuff didn't fit in just the 1 bag. So when I was at the dollar store the other day, I found another little pencil case that's the same color as this. Not that it matters that it's the same color, good heavens, but it's kind of nice to have things that match. So, and then I put the other, here we are, I put my other hooks into this one. You see, this is the same sort of idea, just a flat pencil case bag. And in it, I have all these hooks. And the thing about these hooks that I bought this time, they have this gripper on them. So they're for arthritic hands. They have a special bigger grip. I'm hoping that is going to be helpful to me because, I don't feel my hands very good. So I'm hoping that will help me. So I am looking forward to spending some time doing that. I'm very, very slow at it, but I don't mind that it's slow. Like, as long as I'm enjoying it and I'm accomplishing it, it doesn't really matter that it's slow. But that's what I'm planning on doing tonight. I'm not sure what I'm going to do for dinner tonight. I originally had planned on having leftover soup. Then we had that at lunch. And then I thought, well, maybe I'll make fettuccine alfredo. And I'm not sure if I want fettuccine alfredo. But that's one possibility. If not that, then I don't know what we're going to do. I'll have to go look and see what I've got. I've got something somewhere. I mean, I'm not going to starve to death, that's for sure. Anyway, I don't really have much more to blather on about, but I do have a story I want to tell.
Here's a reminder. 3 levodopa.
See, this is what happens when your brain doesn't work. Your Alice machine has to tell you what pills to take and when. I've already taken those ones, so I don't have to. I took them before she told me. Anyway, I'm going to tell you a little bit of a story. It's sort of a memory, not a story, but when I was a youngster, we occasionally got to go to our granny and grandpa's house for a visit, not always with our parents. Back in those days, there was a conductor on the trains, and we lived in a different town in Manitoba than granny and grandpa did. So mom and dad could put us on the train and talk to the conductor, and he would make sure that he kept his eye on us, and we would get off the train at granny and grandpa's stop, and they would pick us up. Nowadays, you just wouldn't be doing that on a train, but back then, the times were innocent. But anyway, we went down, my brother and I went down Grant wasn't born, or if he was born, he was too little. So just Gary and I went, and I would probably have been about 7, and he probably would have been about, he's 2 years younger than me, 3 years younger than me, so he'd have been, he'd have been about 5. Yeah, he'd have been about 5. 5 and 7, I'd say. But anyway, we would go down to Granny's house, and she always would buy us something special. And I remember she bought peanut butter ice cream. We had never heard of peanut butter ice cream. Truthfully, it wasn't very good, but we thought it was such a novelty that we had this peanut butter ice cream. Nowadays, peanut butter ice cream sounds pretty good to me, but I didn't enjoy it back then. But anyway, she had peanut butter ice cream. And then when we were going on the train and going to go back home, she said she was going to pack a snack for us. And what she packed was a bag of mini marshmallows. And the two of us ate a whole bag of mini marshmallows on the way home. And we thought we had the cat's pajamas. Let me tell you, we could have as many mini marshmallows as we wanted. Little thinking, it's all sugar and we were getting all hyped up before we got home. But we had a great time on the train, and we sat and behaved ourselves and were quiet because we had our marshmallows. And I still remember that's what she did. Peanut butter ice cream and mini marshmallows. Anyway, I hope my kids, my grandkids, have memories like that of me. Like, I also remember my grandmother had chiclets in her purse all the time. And I said, I'm going to always make sure that I've got a sweetie in my purse so that if they want a candy, grandma's got a sweetie in her purse. It's just something that they need something to remember those things. Anyway, that's my day today, and I'm hoping my pills work pretty quick because I would like to get up and do something. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'd like to do something. I didn't do much while the kids were here, so I should get busy. Anyway, we'll talk to you all tomorrow.